Hi everyone to the Codelab. This time what we're going to do is hang up. Okay, we'll see how we hang up a session in our WebRTC sample. Tipo, let's dive into the code.
Yes. So once again, we have a button for hanging up, which is this one.
So we recite index.html file. In the JavaScript part of it, we've taken the hang up button ID and we're searching for it in order to decide what to do to add a listener for it on the click action.
Yes. Okay. And when we click the button, we disable the hang up button because if you already hung up on someone, you can't hang up again.
Okay.
And then we iterate our peers. And for each of our peers, we're going to hang up on them.
Okay.
Which is a very simple function. So if we have an ID there and we don't have a peer connection for that ID, we can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
If we have a peer connection, we call close on the peer connection, which is going to close the peer connection and send a DTLS alert to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we delete the peer connection from the mapping, which allows it to be garbage collected and things like that. Then the important thing here is to tell the other side that we hung up on them.
Why is it important?
Because otherwise the other side is just maybe getting the DTLS close alert or maybe not. And what is going to be the UX on that end?
Okay.
If we send something via the reliable signaling channel, it is guaranteed to arrive.
Okay. Now, one last thing, would it make more sense to do the send before we close stuff? Like at the beginning of this function?
I mean, it is going to be a race between those two messages anyway. And this is done locally. pc.close shouldn't take any time.
Okay.
So it's a very asynchronous operation.
Okay.
So from our perspective, both events happen at the same time and are sent to the other side at the same time.
Okay, and so let's see, if I hang up, I send the bye message and I close my peer connection. That would garbage connect all the crap that we have in WebRTC. What happens when I receive a bye message from the other end? Can you go back there?
That's the code. So if we receive a bye message, we check if we have a peer connection for that ID. And if we have one, we close it. We don't wait for any DTLS close alert, which might not even arrive. We just close it, delete it, and it's gone.
So essentially, we do the same thing on bye besides sending the bye message.
Yes, but in this case, when receiving a bye, we don't signal a bye back to the other side because it already hung up on us.
Okay. So I guess you need to remember two things when you want to close a session. You need to do it from both ends. If I want to initiate the closure, I need to close my side and send an indication to the other side over signaling. If I'm the receiving end, I receive a kind of an indication to close. In our case, it's a bye message. And I need to close everything on my end. Closing is usually the pre-connection, just closing the peer connection and closing whatever else I store for that peer connection in my application logic itself.
Exactly.
Okay. So thank you, and we'll see what happens in the next lesson.
Yes, let's hang up on this one.